The world's oceans are silent. A lone penguin waddles to the cliff's edge, black feathers against the blinding white snow. For millions of years, penguins have lived this way, clumsy on land, elegant in water, but forever earthbound. Now imagine this. The penguin spreads its wings, and for the first time in history, it takes flight. Wings beating against the cold Antarctic air, hundreds rise, filling the sky like a living snowstorm. This is no ordinary migration. This is a new world, a world where penguins can fly. Penguins are, in many ways, nature's comedians. They waddle like toddlers in winter boots. They dive like Olympians. And they're the only birds who wear tuxedos full-time. But flight? That's the one thing evolution denied them. Their wings, powerful underwater paddles, are perfect for swimming but useless for flight. Their bodies are too heavy, their muscles built for diving, not soaring. But what if tomorrow, evolution changed its mind? What if penguins, without warning, were suddenly gifted with the power of flight? To understand how bizarre this would be, we need to break down what makes flight possible. Flying birds, like gulls, falcons, and the mighty albatross, have light skeletons, hollow bones, massive chest muscles, and wings built for lift. Penguins? The exact opposite. Dense bones to help them dive. Tiny wings built for slicing through water, not catching air. For penguins to fly, they'd need radical upgrades. Hollow bones to reduce weight. Bigger wingspans, maybe double their current size. Muscles capable of powering thousands of beats per minute. And they'd need fuel, a lot of it. Flying burns 3 times the energy of swimming. So that all-you-can-eat krill buffet? It just became mandatory. Light, joke tone. In short, to fly, penguins would need to hit the evolutionary gym. And hit it hard. Flightless birds are not accidents. They are survivors of evolution's trade-offs. The ostrich, the kiwi, the emu, all gave up flight to dominate niches on the ground. Penguins gave it up to rule the ocean. But history shows us what happens when flightless birds are exposed to predators. The dodo, for instance, vanished within a century of human arrival. If penguins regained flight, they'd escape one evolutionary trap, but might stumble into another. Because flying means burning energy, and burning energy means needing more food. And food, in a warming, overfished ocean, is already running out. So would flying penguins truly thrive? Or would they starve, wings beating desperately against empty skies? Step 1. Penguins rise into the air. Tourist videos explode. Social media goes wild. Hashtags trend. Hashtag sky penguin. Hashtag airborne tuxedo. Step 2. Predators lose their favorite snack. Leopard seal populations crash. Killer whales turn to other prey, like fish stocks already under pressure. Human fisheries feel the squeeze. Step 3. Penguins expand globally. Islands from Chile to Tasmania see new colonies. Airborne migrations blacken the horizon. Thousands of beating wings, noisy, messy, unstoppable. Step 4. Humans adapt. Airports install penguin radar. Farmers wake to find crops trampled by penguin flocks looking for nesting grounds. And cities? Imagine traffic jams paused by penguin crossings. In the sky. Step 5. Ecosystems buckle. As penguins spread, they compete with gulls, puffins, even albatross. The balance of bird life tips. Winners and losers emerge. All because one bird that should never fly decided to take off. For us, flying penguins would be both wonder and nuisance. Tourism in Antarctica explodes overnight. Everyone wants to see the penguin air show. Zoos panic. Their carefully enclosed penguin exhibits suddenly turn into escape rooms. And imagine city skylines. Not just pigeons perched on statues, but penguins. Dozens of them. In tuxedos. Mocking your office commute. Somewhere, a fashion company is already drafting the slogan. Penguin Airlines. Dress code. Black tie. But jokes aside, the human relationship with penguins would change forever. From beloved waddling underdogs to dominant, flying flocks that share our skies. Will we protect them? Or, frustrated by their impact, try to control them? History suggests both. So, could penguins ever fly? The short answer: almost certainly not. Evolution doesn't usually hit rewind. Their bodies are too adapted for swimming. To reverse, that would take millions of years, if it happened at all. But in theory, their closest relatives, like petrels and albatrosses, show what might have been. Long wings, soaring grace. Penguins traded that for underwater speed. Still, imagining penguins in the air reveals something deeper: how fragile evolution's bargains are. Lose flight, gain survival. Gain flight, risk starvation. Every adaptation is a deal with nature, and every deal has its price. If penguins could fly, Earth would change in ways both hilarious and terrifying. Predators would go hungry. Ecosystems would bend. Humans would marvel and complain. And the skies would belong, not just to gulls and geese, but to tuxedoed flocks migrating like living snowstorms. But maybe the real lesson isn't about penguins. It's about us. About how one small change in nature can ripple through the planet. And how every creature, no matter how silly it looks when it waddles, plays a vital role in the grand balance of life. So here's the question: if penguins could fly, how would we adapt? And more importantly, what happens if the next animal decides to rewrite the rules of evolution? What if sharks grew legs?